this and allow these dogs come in. And they are,
We will start with the baby puppy, the puppy, the veteran, and then the junior, and then best in show, and then so on and so forth for the A2O and the FCI. So I would like to call the baby puppies winner, the baby puppy winners of the first show. Please go to ring number 5 to be prejudged. The the baby puppies, puppies, please go to ring number 7.
Carwina,
Babies in ring number 7.
iba yung binibigay ni
Baby puppies in ring number 7, you will be prejudged.
dito sa ano nyo, ano nangyayari?
Puppy in ring number 5.
Hindi sir, kasi may nag-group pa doon. Tapos,
And we will have the juniors later when the ring becomes available.
Kasi may nag-group.
So puppies in ring number 5, please. We are 1.5 hours delayed. So please hurry up. Baby puppies in ring number 7 and puppies in ring number 5 for the first show. Gerardo Paulucci, paging Gerardo Paulucci.
Chito, you're the show chairman today. You are the show chairman today. Who is? Hindi, wala ka na. Nalilito lang. Okay. Saturday ako. Lahat ikaw. Ikaw lahat. Ikaw lahat. What?
Proud father. Please vacate the rings. Please vacate the rings. Those who are not involved with the dogs, please vacate ring number 5 and ring number 7.
Carwina. 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 Ano baby puppy? Yeah. Puppy. Pero ito, di pa tapos. At least ma-trigger siya yung iba. Yeah, better. This is the most awaited portion of the show because this is where we do the best in show competition for the 3 separate shows that we just had for the day. Okay, we will have the Best in Show competition for the Southeast Asia show, the Asia, Oceania, and Asia, Africa, and Oceania, and then the FCI show.
The junior winners of ring number of the first show, please go to ring number 4.
So at the moment, they're doing the prejudging. This means that the dogs will be the judge for each particular section or segment of the Best in Show competition will already preview all the dogs. Many of these dogs, a particular judge would not have seen because we're doing the shows, the judging simultaneously. So he will have the chance to go over these dogs.
We are not going to monitor. Juniors, just stay outside ring number 4.
Okay, so this is the chance for the judge to take a look at the dogs that he will be judging, so that when they enter the main ring, he would only be looking at the ones that he thinks are already in contention for the top 4 prizes. Okay, only for the top prizes. So we will not use up a lot of time. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. The Best Baby Puppy competition is now being prejudged, and then Best Puppy in Show competition is being prejudged by Mr. Paulucci, while the Best Baby Puppy is being done by Mr. Catalan. Later on, each of these level will be brought in, and by that time, our judges, the respective judges, would have already selected the top ones, or the contending ones, the contending competitors that will most likely be considered for the Best in Show award or placement for that category.
Jose Medeiros. Paging Jose Medeiros.
Parang text na pinagawa ko.
Oy. Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to our Best in Show competition of the Philippine circuit. The first day, the first show. This is the first show of the 12 shows. And today, we have 3 shows. Our first show for today is the Southeast Asian Championship Show. And we will start with a baby puppy show. Our judge for today from Portugal, my friend, Mr. Luis
Online,
Catalan.
it's online, okay?
Live.
Okay, well, scoring Pembroke,
Now you'll see the
Boxer,
entries coming in one at a time. Again, our judge has already prejudged them, so he has seen them earlier on. So it's just a matter of him
Bulldog.
putting up
These dogs have been prejudged.
the winners that he would like to award at the Best in Show level.
Alin sila na pala?
Our judge has already selected his 4 placers. It's just now a matter of choosing which one will get
can't
first,
hear it.
second, third, and fourth.
I can't hear Fred.
Okay. Now these 4 dogs. He will make them go through the paces. Okay. So the first one is
Right.
straight line or
This is live.
okay.
This is live. Usually like we talk to each other about what's going on.
If gonna
Get
like,
closer.
The next one is a Dachshund. First one was a Pembroke Corgi.
Yung text sa taas dun sa upper left side, matanggal na. Yung text, yan, good yun. Yung logo na lang ng circuit.
And next we have Samoyed. Again, these 4 dogs are competing for the best baby puppy in show award for the Southeast Asia show.
Good afternoon, Fred.
Hello, my good friend. You have been very busy the whole day, and it's so nice for you to spend a little bit of time with us for the best in show competition.
It's a pleasure, Fred. It's nice to sit down. Listen, I'm busy at every show, I never get any time for anything.
Okay.
So I hope we can hear each other because there's no feed through our ears or anything.
That's
there?
right.
So I can hear
Yeah.
you. So I am going to try and link this to the Our Dogs live stream, so a lot more people in Europe can
That's
pick
right.
this up as well.
That's right.
So,
I know that a lot of people are actually waiting for you to do that.
right. So if I'm quiet for a minute, I'll just try and make sure it's working. But as ever, in any venue, Wi-Fi and the internet is always an issue. Well, you seem to have upgraded your coverage for PCCI. It
Well,
seems to
we
be-
we're always trying to do better each time. Okay, here it comes.
Well, Pembroke Wells Corgi.
So this is the baby puppy class.
Baby puppy. Yes,
And
that's
can
right.
I tell you, like in the UK, obviously I'm from England, the UK. So our kennel club does not have baby puppy
They
classes.
do not have.
Until this week.
So they just
Because
introduced.
we've just carried a story in Our Dogs. They're now going to allow baby puppy classes
Really?
at shows in the UK. It's almost like a bit experimental. So obviously when we come to shows like this, you have them here. So
I hope you like it there. I mean, the people there would like this level
well,
of
I
competition.
tell you what's happened so far. There's been a mixed reaction because some people like the idea that the puppies are going to be socialised and it's good experience.
That's true.
And then the other hand, some people are saying, no, they're too young, to get involved. So it's one of those, what we call in English, you don't really have, do you have Marmite? Do you know what Marmite is? Or Vegemite?
Vegemite, I know.
It's what we call a Vegemite moment. You either love it,
Or you hate it. Yes.
you got it. You got it.
The next competition
Anybody listening knows what a Vegemite moment is.
Puppy and show.
Okay.
Our judge for today from Argentina, Gerardo Paolucci.
The
So you
best-
have 3 shows now. No,
Yes,
3 shows.
this is the first one. Southeast Asian show. Oops.
Yeah. So we just had Luis Castellan
Yes.
from Portugal.
Yes.
He's just done that. Yeah.
A major American Shepherd.
So a lot of people again in Europe ask me, how do you manage to get 12 or 13 shows packed into 4 days? Of course, one of the shows is Philippines Derby, isn't it? Which is just for Philippine-born dogs.
Yes.
So then for the rest of the time you have 3 shows a day. It's the Southeast Asia, the A20 and then the FCI as
That's
well.
right. So every day you have that kind of a setup.
Yeah.
Every day you have that kind of a setup.
Because people are amazed, I mean, we know each other very well, and I know how it works. But when I'm back at home, they go, how did they do that? Shows it.
Also, maybe the reason is that we do not have as many entries as you would have in your big shows, elsewhere.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a matter of scale.
Yes.
Samuel, Monty, Bishon.
I think, to be honest, on a regular weekly basis, that the UK has the biggest entries. For example, taking place right now is my own hometown, Manchester. It's the Manchester Championship show, and they have just under 10,000 dogs entered in 4 days for that one show.
That's the reason why.
Yeah.
So in those parts of the world, it will be very difficult to make a champion. I mean, the competition is just too stiff.
Yeah.
There's just too many dogs.
And one thing people have said to me today, wouldn't it be wonderful if kennel clubs in the UK would pick people up at the airport like you do,
Oh yes, that's
But I
another
think
thing.
There's kind of too many to do it.
He's now picking up the ones that he like. Okay, that's Bichon, a Maltese, a Samoyed, a Pomeranian, and a Shiba Inu. And French Bulldog.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Paulucci and Miss Gunn. Please exit the ring.
So again, you've got a very mixed international group of judges. I think Dinky Han picks these people, doesn't he, around the world? He knows.
That's right. Karina. Si Bong. Oh, ayun na.
So how are your viewing figures going?
Frankly, I have no idea. What I know is yesterday during the grooming competition, we had a lot.
Yeah.
But today, the signal has not been that good. So it's been on, off, on, off.
So you're watching a different picture to me here. You've
Yes.
got, how's it working? You've got more than one camera,
This
obviously.
is the live.
Right?
This is the live. This is the delay. Delayed by a few seconds. Oh, see, now they caught up with each other.
Right, okay.
First and show goes to the Bichon Frisee. Second best in show goes to the Pomeranian. And best puppy in show goes to the Toy Poodle.
So again, in terms of international coverage, your exhibitors from all over Asia.
Actually, we have more foreign exhibitors this year
than ever
Yes.
before, yeah?
in the history of the circuit show. We had the most.
It's over 200, I think, at least. 209.
Yes, this
209.
is the most number of foreign entries we've had.
So you have what, Thailand, China. You see,
Yep.
China, last year there were you didn't have because of COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
So your judge there was Gerardo Paulucci. Sounds Italian, but he's from Argentina. And again, the press boys are here. Ferdinand from Indonesia
Yes.
and Chris Chu
And
from
Chris Chu,
Taiwan. Yeah.
Okay, now we go
His
to
hair's going more blonde every year.
Junior show. Best junior show, our judge is from Brazil, Mr. Jose Arnaldo Medeiros.
Now, of course, Brazil had the World Dog Show in 2020. It was in Sao Paulo. That was the year when there were two best in shows because of COVID.
Really?
They had two World Dog Shows, yeah, because the one in Madrid, it kept being put off because of COVID. Can't remember when it actually took place. Was it 2022 in the end? So one was in Madrid in May, and then in Brazil, where our judge is from, took place in December that year as well.
That's a very difficult year, not just for people in general, but specifically for dog show people and their dogs. But, you know, because life suddenly stopped.
Yeah.
There are no shows, you know, and the dogs are becoming older and older.
Yeah. And the younger dogs didn't get into the ring for a couple of years or so. Mind you, you've kind of forgotten it now. You know,
Yes.
it's beginning to go in the distant memory.
But you know, what's so good about it is after COVID, when the shows resumed, there were so many new people that have not been showing. I don't know what the experience in other countries, but in the Philippines it was like that. It was a completely different crowd that came in.
In a sense, there was almost a reverse situation because a lot of people went out of dogs because they could find another hobby. Our judge is just going down the line to asking them to move.
Di Chavez, si Jimmy Di Chavez. Nasaan niya? Excuse me. Pakitawag itong. Pakicheck nyo nga yung mga nakapasok na daw yung mga exhibit, yung mga nanonood nasa loob na. Send them out. This is now the Pomeranian and the Poodle, American Cocker Spaniel, sorry, the long-coated Chihuahua, representing the toy group. This is the next one is the Afghan Hound from the Sight Hound group.
And again, continuing the international theme, your handlers, the lady with the Chihuahuas from the States, isn't she?
Yes,
She's a regular visitor.
yes, practically. I think we've had her since the second show in 2014, and without fail, she will be here.
Yeah.
Dachshund. The Mr. Wire Dachshund. Second best in show. Goes to the Pomeranian. And the best junior in the show for the first show tonight, the American Cocker Spaniel. Congratulations.
Ludi, yung mga steward kailangan alistop. Kasi para silang usherettes. You should be just like usherettes. Hindi kayo pwedeng nakatayo lahat dyan, nakabantay kayo doon para pag nagano picture, automatic sila doon.
So you're through to best in show now, aren't you?
Yes.
And again, same judge, Gerardo
but
Palucci.
I think before he does that, it's either and then.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
From Japan, Mr. Saiichi Shimaru.
Norwich Terrier, and Siberian Husky.
I'm going to watch on your screen, Fred, because that one's working. This one is frozen.
That's the problem that
Yeah.
we've
It's got what we
been
call
getting.
the circling wheel of death. Your screen's great. So, can you pick up messages from people who are watching? Are you getting any
From here
feedback?
we can't.
No.
So that's why we can only pick them up from
Right.
there.
Right.
But that's why we've not been able to see.
I get it. So it's currently offline. So
Yes. So that
Can't
becomes a
refresh.
problem. We cannot communicate with any
the
of the
outside world.
viewers.
Is there anybody there? So Diane Bradshaw, she replied about Vegemite earlier. So it's very Australian. It's true. It's very true. Right. Wonder how else? Wonder how we can find that. You see now. Also, Ferdinand is live, but he's turned his camera around the wrong way. So anybody who's watching Ferdinand, it's one of those where you have to turn your head on the one side to see it. So we're not the only people with problems with the internet.
Okay. These are all dogs for the old dogs. These are old dogs for veterans, and they have been showing for a long time. Second best show goes to Madrid, and best show goes to the Norwich Terrier. The veterans, ladies and gentlemen, the veterans.
Are we veterans, Fred?
I am. I am. I'm a senior citizen.
Did you enjoy your judging in Russia?
Oh yes, I
I was
did.
following you there.
I did. You know,
Right now,
I enjoyed the fact that there were so many Dobermans. I never thought that I thought originally that the difference would be great, but it was not really.
What were you judging?
Dobermans,
Right.
because of the European type versus the American type, I expected
first show.
More of a contrast.
more of a contrast, but it was not.
And did they have cropped ears?
They still have cropped ears and duck tail.
Most places in Europe it's now not allowed. So.
But in Russia it's still duck tail cropped.
From Argentina, Mr. Gerardo
I was just-
Paolucci.
And then of course I got to judge German pinchers, which is another breed that we're not very familiar with.
Oh,
We only
yeah,
see
right.
one or two,
Okay.
but there are so many and they're so nice.
So is this our best in show now for the Southeast Asia?
Yes,
It's
this is
the
the best.
Paolucci
Winner of
again.
Group
Yeah.
2, the Doberman. Winner of Group 3, Yorkshire Terrier. Winner of Group 4, Miniature Long-Haired Dachshund. Winner of Group 5, Siberian Husky.
It's not working on that. I'm trying to find it on my thing. That's not the right one, is it?
Winner of Group 6, Beagle. Winner of Group 7, Irish Settler. Winner of Group 8,
So, Zsolt Hanno, if you can hear me in Croatia, Zsolt, and Jose Melo in Portugal.
Winner of Group 9.
Just come back and say hello again.
Winner of Group 10, women. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our group winners for the first show tonight.
So there is life, Fred, and I've got my iPad here, and I've logged into the Philippine circuit shows, their live feed, so we know it is working.
Yes, good for you. Good for us.
So Zolt Hano, he says it's a great show, I should go next year. Do you know Zolt Hano? Do you know the name?
No,
So he's the top handler in Europe. He's actually Hungarian.
I see.
And he's won World Dog shows and European dog shows. He handles old English sheepdogs. He won with a Newfoundland, I think, at the European Dog Show in Austria a couple of years back. So I think this is whetting his appetite to see everything that's going on here. So hopefully, if they're still picking up, there's also a lady called Olga Klimova is watching. And again, Olga is the top breeder and handler of giant Russells, which is actually here in Manila.
Oh, I see.
She came over.
Juniors, please go to ring number 5. Juniors,
So if any of you guys aren't watching, please put a comment back on so Fred and I know that we're not just talking to the open spaces. It says here there's 81 people watching live at the moment, including Jed Chua, he's from Philippines as well. You have musical accompaniment in the background, don't you? It sounds very classical.
Yes, it is classical.
Yeah. The only problem when they play music like that is with Facebook, you can get issues about music rights.
I see. Okay.
So it's kind of a
I
risk.
hope PCCI won't be in trouble.
They basically just block it. They block the sound out if they pick it up. I was talking to Dinky earlier on. He said there's no one individual dog sort of dominating this year because
Yes.
you've had that situation in the past, haven't you?
Yes,
where
we have.
a top winner.
We
You've
have.
had one. We're watching a Doberman now, but there was a Doberman came over from the States about 4 years or
Yes.
so ago.
Yes.
That
Yes.
seems to sort of sweep the field. So Zolt says it's a beautiful lineup of best in show, so he's obviously still watching that. Say hello, Zolt. Ega Shegidre. And Olga is watching as well. She wants to know when they have to come for the finals of the third show. So Olga, I assume you're talking about the FCI show.
The FCA show.
There's still a full A20 show to take place beforehand. I'm guessing you've gone back to the hotel. If anybody's got any questions out there, do ask. We'll try and do our best to answer any questions or queries. I know Olga's other half, Stefano Serafini, is also watching in Italy. Olga's actually Russian, but she got married a few years back to
an
Stefano.
Italian.
But a couple of kids there as well now.
It must feel very special to be so familiar with so many peoples around the world. Huh?
You mean like Rebecca Cross from America?
Ah,
Just
yes,
put
of
her
course.
face right
Of course.
Hello. We'll have our dog's food over there as well. Yeah, just yeah, we always do. Keep up. I know, no, it's not far. What are you showing? Right. Okay.
Not the nice one last year.
It's I didn't have her here last year, so it's a one that I'm showing in the States. It's one of Co's.
anybody wonders who we're talking to, it's Rebecca Cross. She's won one or two things in her life as a handling dogs. The odd thing like Crufts. And then we've been surrounded by Americans, Fred. So on our left we've got Michael Canalizo. Michael, of course, has just come, he's been very, very busy at the AKC Nationals, which have taken place recently in Florida. And he was very helpful allowing one of our photographers, who is here today, Ferdinand Chan, to get accreditation. And Michael
Canalizo.
is going to do the best Philippine
Yes,
born
best
show.
Philippine born in show. Yes, one. Yes.
Yeah, you've got time though, don't worry, relax. Yeah, he's got to finish all this, they've got to do photos, you know. Yeah, tranquilo, tranquilo. Michael, of course, was a well-known handler in Afghans, wasn't he,
Yes.
for many years?
Yes.
He's a little well known.
Yeah.
You read him in the books.
Yes.
You read about him in the books
The,
on hounds.
the legend, this is Michael Canalizo. Michael had a traumatic journey to get here. It took him ages.
How was that?
Oh, just going to airports and flights, you know, all the usual stuff, you know. Michael, how long did the flight take in total?
40 hours.
Wow.
40 hours.
Well, I got diverted and it was mechanical and they sent me to Atlanta to come here. Otherwise, I'd be taking a hotel Seoul area outside of the airport. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do that.
I told him I sat on the runway more than I actually flew.
Well, we're glad Michael made it, anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
So the Irish setter that's being shown now, are they from Russia?
I'm not so sure.
They're-
That's
they're-
the
they're-
only entry for the breed.
Really?
Yes.
Right.
Let me just check.
Sat on the DC runway for like 3 hours because of that video cell phone. And I got home from Kuala, I sat on the runway for like 2 hours. Because they basically shut down, right? It started.
Australia.
I drove through
Australia.
Rebecca and Michael are now discussing flight arrangements. Just as long as you're on a plane where the door doesn't fall off, you're okay, basically.
The door was
Yeah. Did you see that news story? That's Rebecca obviously knows about it because of.
Well, I wasn't on that plane, but I was flying.
Where was the flight going
Wow.
to? Do you remember? Alaska or somewhere.
It didn't even get like so many miles from the airport.
So it was like in the air.
And then the
door
door fell off.
Yeah.
It was one of the new planes. It's not really a door. It's like a fake. They call it a plug. It's like a fake door, but for whatever reason they have it there. It blew out while it was in flight. And people on the
I think a lot of people will be shouting
Now
and
looking
that.
at the American Cocker
Nobody got
Spaniel.
hurt. They said there was a few people like just more mentally
Yeah.
stressed.
I can imagine.
Olga's back in the hotel drinking wine and enjoying the live stream, Fred. That's good to know. And Ariana Bragieri's first time at the Philippine circuit. She says it's a great experience, super well organized. That's Ariana from Italy.
Who's in charge of the music?
Fred, he's got an orchestra.
Originally, I came over here to harass about the music.
Rebecca, we don't do requests.
Last year they played music like this on the roll phones, and then at the very end they finally played like AC/DC or something. I was like, you need to pump it up.
There's our Group 9 winner, Fred, the standard poodle.
All right, I'm gonna leave you alone now. I just came to say hi.
Is that Toshi from Japan?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. We have two Toshis because we have Toshi with the booth over there. He's provided prizes, hasn't he, for the groups?
Naririnig daw po kayo sa yung usapan. Baka may naka-open.
I quite like this music. So, what does anybody think for Best in Show? Now we're on Group 10, the Whippets. So, anybody got any? What do you think, Fred, for a 1, 2, 3 here? Anybody out there still watching, do pop a comment on here, then we'll know all the microphones and the equipment's working. Judge is calling now for a circuit of the ring by everybody. He's been over at each dog.
Wait, patayin mo.
One last chance.
Yep. The crowd are unusually quiet, Fred. I always think it's a symptom here. Everybody, generally supports people from their own country and applauding. Maybe they're all sleepy after the long journeys here. I am, I can tell you.
Sir Fred, okay na. Ilan nakalagay, sir?
Fred's just been rewired for sound as the Irish setter heads round the ring. Might be an idea if the stewards move that table back, you know. Now there we go. Support for which country, I'm not sure, but so there's your final 10. Thanks to everybody for watching. Over 100 people watching live now. Nobody's put up a recommendation of who they think should be winning here. Be nice to know.
Mr. Paolucci has chosen
Michael.
the winners for our first Best in Show tonight.
So here you go. Here's your 3, 2, 1 for the Southeast Asia show.
Third Best in Show goes to the government from Argentina.
Wow.
The
So
second Best in Show goes to the Beagle from the Philippines and Thailand.
that got a good round of applause, Fred.
Best in Show. Best in Show. Round of applause, please, for Best in Show. Goes to the
Irish setter. The Irish setter, yeah. The one and only.
From Australia.
Irish setter, ladies and gentlemen. The Irish setter from Russia. Congratulations.
Russia.
I had a feeling
Because
it was, you know, when we
it
said
says
earlier
here
on.
Australia.
So Jongo Kim's joined us, Corgi man. Aya Alcantara said it's hard to pick best in show, but it is the Irish setter who wins it. We've got 2 more shows to follow, so don't go away. Now up to 110 people watching live, so thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's Australia. There's only one Irish setter.
So the breeder is GB Brown. So it's from Ireland. The stock is from Ireland. Aaron Marder, that's Irish. So GB Brown.
But red,
Congratulations to our winners.
So why did Dinky think it's from Russian?
maybe she.
Maybe the handler's Russian. I suspect that might be the case.
Mr. Toshi Ueno of Puddle the Art will be giving a gift to the winners. To the winner. The messenger winner will be receiving a gift from Mr. Toshi Ueno of Puddle the Art.
So the Best in Show winner gets the special prize from Fukotoshi from, well, he is from Japan but lives in Australia.
One
That's right.
Philippine born in the Best in Show. We will now judge for the second and third Best in Show. There will only be 2 awards, second and third Philippine born.
So somebody's just put on here
Philippine born.
Nina Lazareva. They've congratulated Nina Lazareva. So I'm suspecting that's the handler. who's from
Yes.
Russia.
Yes.
Nina
and
Lazareva.
Dinky must have thought the dog is from Russia.
So
Carolizo from America, United States of America. The Welsh Corgi.
So also Brian De La Cruz Valdez sends best wishes. Jay Regino says hi, Mam Bebo.
Bebot is the steward that's been handing out the awards.
Okay. Mirza says super setter. Somebody from Russia says congratulations, Nina Lazareva. And Bobot Yu says hello to me.
Yes, you
Hello,
know,
Bobot.
you remember Bebot?
I could never
Bobot?
forget. I could never forget Bobot. And then also joining us is Ante Lucin. Ante Lucin is from Croatia. Dobadan Ante Lucin. Now Ante is one of the main organisers of the 4-night show in Split. Have you heard of that show?
I do.
It's kind of iconic.
I've
very
heard
much-
that from Dinky and from.
Yes, it's like the Philippine circuit show. It's one of those shows that people want to go and experience it. It takes place at night. During the day, they all go to the beach.
Always sleeping.
And then the show starts about 6 o'clock, and they have, like you have here, there's massages and they have cocktails and things like that. So it's an event, and it's like a holiday trip as well. And that's Ante Lucin, and it's the committee at Split. Trying to remember that, he'll tell me in a second what it is. But he's just said hello everyone, Dobadan, Havala, Ante Lucin. And he's very good also, like you are, on the microphone. He does a lot of the ring commentary. And the last year or so, he's been concentrating on passing a lot of exams because his judging career is taking off. Prior to that, he's been a handler. He won the European Dog Show with a Great Dane in Zagreb in 2007, I think it is. Testing my memory. It is. Well, he's very old.
That's like a generation ago.
He's just said thanks, Vince. No, but not. He won't say that now. Just said he's very old. Mare says beautiful dog. She loves the corgi. So it's nice to get some comments coming through now, Fred, especially from people from outside as well. Jongo Kim saying hello as well. He's been showing his corgi here as well, and the old Ante Lucin. Yes, I was right. 2007. It was. Thank you. It was a Harlequin Great Dane. And I put it this way, Ante was a lot slimmer then than he is now. He took a different waist size. But he organises a great show, and the whole team, he's there with Javier, who won Best in Show at Crufts with the Legato last March, yeah. And I was actually stood next to Ante when they won Best in Show. And he literally, it was a sensational win. Ante was in floods of tears, and it was perfect for a pressman like me. I just got the photograph just as he was bursting into tears of happiness. And Olga Klimova says it's now lunchtime in Europe as well, so there should be more people joining from Europe as well on the stream.
A whole history of the dog sports.
It's my 50th I've done 50 years in dogs now. Yeah. I started in 1973 at Our Dogs. I was the advertising manager. Then I eventually became a director, a sales director, and editor-in-chief. And
You should be writing a documentary or a book or something.
you know, I get asked, people say that to me all the time, and I go, I can't remember. As soon as I start having conversations like this with you or Andrew, it all starts just spewing out, you know, it just comes out. You know. I mean, this is my 10th year here, you know, with the first one was in SM Mega Mall in the upstairs, you know. That was in Ortegas. Is it in Ortegas? Yeah. So I've only missed the 1 year when there was COVID. So yeah.
You missed the very first one, and which was in SM Mega Mall, Mall of Asia.
Yes, I missed that one. You're right.
Yes, but,
I think
the second one in SM Mega Mall.
2014.
With us,
Yeah.
and every single one.
You had the section show there as well, I think, at the time. So again, in the ring, Michael Canalizo is going over the dogs. How does this work, Fred? For anybody who's not familiar with the Philippines, this is the Philippines bred or the Philippines Derby. Is this that Michael's judging now?
Yeah, Philippine born.
Right. So it's just for dogs bred in the Philippines.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And we've even got Carwina is actually following us on the live stream as well. She's checking up on us, Carwina. She's liking.
That's part of the
Yeah.
job.
Yeah. Cassie Capel, hello Australia. Thanks for joining us here on the PCCI live stream. For anybody who went to West, yeah, somebody's just said they can't hear Fred Paramet, so they're just checking his microphone.
Use daw natin.
Ini-request niya Sir Dinky. Gusto niya classic.
A little bit.
Jazzy something.
Mas upbeat.
Yeah,
More
this
upbeat.
Fred.
Ganda natin yung music.
Yeah.
Make it more upbeat.
Yeah, it feels like we're at a funeral. Hello, there's a few more hellos here. Patricia de Koning in South Africa, one of our regulars.
Yes.
Yeah. And Lois Wilson from the Cybergun. Lois?
South Africa
Yeah.
before, but now she's in England.
Correct, based in the UK. And Kathleen Roosens. Do you know Kathleen Roosens? From Belgium.
I'm not familiar.
Okay, so Kathleen Roosens won Best in Show at Crufts with a Papillon. It's about 2-3 years ago now. She'll remind me when it was. And very famous breeder. Her dad was a famous breeder of Papillons. They're in sort of crossover between France and Belgium. So I'm trying to get onto the internet here so I can share this stream as well. See, the music's more upbeat now, Fred. You got to.
Three.
Hello, Federica Morelli, who's now watching from Italy. And Patricia says it's a super lineup as well. This is for Philippines born.
Third Philippines born show. Third place goes to the Wells Sporting Pembroke. Second best Philippines born show goes to the American Cocker Spaniel.
American Cocker takes second spot.
And best Philippine born in the show, everybody goes to
The Siberian Husky.
Congratulations.
Hello, Sydney, Australia, with Bridget Bryson. Do you know the Bryson family in Australia? John Bryson runs National Dog newspaper.
John Bryson, yes.
Yeah, and I think Bridget, are you Mrs. Bryson? I know there's his daughter's involved. I'm assuming it's the same Bryson family. And somebody else, Mr. Chan Kwan Kong says hi Vince as well.
The second show for the day. Asia, Africa, and Oceania section championship show.
Somebody says OMG, and I don't know whether they've just won.
Shows are judged
That's
only by Asian judges. As
That's
per the rules of
Men Chen Guan.
Nan Chen Guang.
Right. So Bridget's John's daughter. I thought I remember there was a family connection.
Thank you, kind sir.
Now we have the best baby puppy in born competition.
So we're moving on to our second show, Fred, now. Yeah? Just test your microphone because somebody said they can't hear you very well. Tell us something.
Okay. I hope you can all hear me.
So now we know who Chan Kwan Kong is. It's William Kong from Malaysia. It's a much easier now, much easier.
Room 3, Norwich Terrier. Group 4, Miniature Dachshund. Group 5, Samoyed. Group 6, Beagle. Group 8, Labrador Retriever. And Group 9, Bichon Frise.
So William Kong is in Malaysia, and I did the show there with Gopi Krishnan. You know Gopi.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
And William has French bulldogs and was very involved in the organisation of that show, if I remember rightly. That was in KL in Kuala Lumpur. Fred, we're up to 153 viewers watching live.
Okay. That's good.
William Kong says, what class is this? We've just started
This is
the
baby
second
puppy.
show. Yeah.
This is the baby puppy show. Baby puppy show competition.
Our judge is Mrs. How do you say it? Lundava from Estonia. Astrid Lundava, starting her life as a breed in 1987 with German Shepherd, not just in conformation but also in obedience. She's also got Welsh Corgis. And unusually, a Romanian breed called a Carpathian dog. And Saibal Kaur, one of my regulars, is from India. Saibal is watching as well.
Miniature Dachshund.
And William Kong's waited to the puppy class to see if his dog's made it through.
Goes to the Samoyed. And the best in show goes to the Shetland Sheepdog.
So that's a very baby puppy, that, Fred, isn't it? It looks very, very babyish. Fred's request for some more upbeat music has been heard, so it's less like a funeral now, Fred. It's, Vladimir
Now we have
Mihailovic
Best Puppy in Show.
says, good job, Michael
Our judge
Canalizo.
for tonight for Best Puppy in Show from Australia, Mr. Max Winch. Australia
So, William Kong, let's see if your dog made it. We're assuming it's a French Bulldog.
Shepherd. Miniature American Shepherd. Shetland Sheepdog. Miniature Schnauzer. Cane Corso. Doberman. Standard Dachshund. Dachshund. Norwich Terrier. Scottish Terrier. West Highland Terrier. Dachshund.
Has this been prejudged, Fred?
Yes.
It's a very big class. So,
Includes everybody
yeah.
Pomeranian.
So best puppy in every breed.
in the junior class.
Portuguese Water Dog. Miniature Toy Poodle. Chihuahua.
So our judges from Australia, Max Winch.
Bichon Frise. French Bulldog. Maltese. And Afghan Hound.
So William Kong, is that your dog?
Your winners of the breed. Your puppy winners of the breed.
So Max was involved, I know Max many years, he was with David Roach. Do you know the name David Roach? If there's people watching from Australia, he was an iconic dog man from Australia as well. Passed away some years ago. His breed was Kerry Blue Terriers, amongst others. So the French Bulldog's been pulled out. We don't know whether that's William Kong's dog or not as yet. You might tell us on the stream. This is Max's shortlist. Oh yes, I think it is. He says he saw his boy in the lineup, and if that's correct, William, you've just made the shortlist as well. What's the name of your handler? Exciting for you, William. So this is Best Puppy in Show. The handler is called Seminar Park, according to William, assuming she's also from Malaysia.
Number 7.
Susan Strachan-Cars is watching from Singapore. She's actually not alone watching the stream, she's watching with her dog, a Hungarian Vizsla. Thanking you, Fred, for streaming PCCI. Now, normally I'd be streaming myself, but we just can't get onto the internet here at the moment. It's just been really, I don't know how my iPad's working okay, which is how we're picking up your comments. Seminar Park is from Korea, the handler of the Frenchie.
This is an Indonesian dog.
So this year, Fred, you've extended to 5 days, haven't you?
Yes. Difficulty setting up.
just 4 days, right? And then within those 4 days, one of those 4 days, we will, during lunch break, we will insert either agility or monitoring. But this year, we decided we're going to go with another event, which is grooming. So,
And Dinky, of course, is the head of the grooming commission, isn't he, on the FCI?
well, grooming course.
Yeah. In Asia, but I think it's Dinky over the whole thing. He might be.
He's the representative of the FCI.
Yeah.
Of the FCI, but Chumiko is the president of the.
Third best in show goes to the French Bulldog.
There you go, William Kong. You've got third best in show.
Round of applause, please. Second best in show goes to the Pomeranian.
And the Pomeranian takes second spot. Fred's having his batteries changed here. That's in his microphone. Max sending them all around again. That's the Pomeranian taking second spot. And puppy in show is going to go to the toy poodle.
The toy poodle. Best puppy in the show. Congratulations.
There you go, William Kong. A good start for the first day. Usually by the time Sunday comes round, people have got armfuls of rosettes. All the photographs get taken. There's a big photo booth in the reception here at Araneta Coliseum. It's quite a special sort of setup, Fred, in that your hotel, the showground, all the restaurants, the shopping gateway mall,
and the facility has been expanded.
Yeah, Gateway 2.
Yes, Gateway 2, which is made up of a lot of really nice restaurants.
Yeah, and all of that is just within just a couple of minutes walk of the hotel, of the Coliseum here as well.
Group number 1.
So Ray Lowe is our judge.
West Highland White Terrier.
This is for best junior in show, yep.
Miniature Warrior Dachshund. Pomeranian. American Cocker Spaniel.
See you tomorrow. We're gonna go sleep off
Shih Tzu.
Rest well.
We're just saying good evening, Magandang Gabi,
Magandang gabi.
to Michael Canalizo, who's, I think he needs to recover from his 40 hours of flying from
I can imagine.
the USA here as well.
I can imagine.
Ma Reyes, I'm guessing you're from Philippines, says congratulations to the Pomeranian for second place. And Dr. Raymond Lowe, he's a medical doctor, isn't he?
Yes, he's a
As
pathologist.
well. Yeah.
He's a well-known pathologist in the Philippines.
He also shows Pekingese.
Yes,
doesn't he?
that's
If I
his
remember
main
rightly,
breed.
Yeah.
He has made so many champions, not just here in the Philippines, but in the US
States
as well.
yeah.
I think up to now he's still a member of the Pekingese Club of America, member of the board.
Ray's ready for the rosettes. Come on. Come on, girls. Keep up. Now you see our photographer here from Indonesia has a new jacket. I brought him a special jacket there from our dogs.
Yes, it's really nice.
He's been wearing it because it gets quite cool. It gets quite cool in here with the air conditioning. So I think he's very pleased that I brought him that special fleece, we call it, a fleece. That's Ferdinand Chandra, the Verdinal photography.
Goes to the Shih Tzu.
And Best Junior in the Show goes to the Pomeranian.
There you go. The Pomeranian is Best Junior in the Show under our judge, Dr. Raymundo Lowe. Ray Lowe. Fred, I'm just going to leave you for a couple of minutes because I have the Our Dogs booth over here, and I've lost connection between Maria, who's running the stand. I just can't get the internet to work because we were in touch. So I can see she's beginning to pack up. So I'm just going to go and cross-check with her because I've also got the Best in Show rosette for the FCI show that Our Dogs sponsors. So I need to bring that over as well.
Okay. Hopefully my microphone will still be working all throughout the Churraway.
Our judge for tonight from Thailand, Mr. Ekarat Sarkonakuk.
You can see the comments coming through here as well. Actually, before I go, can I say hello to Fabrizio Manni in Italy, another very well-known handler and exhibitor. And a judge from Ireland, Mr. Michael Leonard, has joined us as well. Keida Mila Fulcher, Michael Leonard in Ireland, and Magadan Gabi Trisha Ang, who's just joined us as well. Kamustapo Trisha Ang.
Astrid Lundaba, Astrid, paging Astrid, ring number 7.
Just see who's coming.
Yes. Okay.
If it disappears, just...
Yes. So this is now the veteran class. Best veteran in show, and we have 2 entries. The first one is Norwich, and the second one is a Siberian Husky. Our judge, of course, is Mr. Ekarat from Thailand. He's very famous for his world-class quality chow chows.
Second Best in Show goes to the Norwich Terrier, and Best in Show goes to Siberian Husky. Congratulations. Once again, for Best in Show of the A20 Championship Show, it's in the rules that we only have to use A20 judges. So all our judges for the A20 Championship Show, all our Best in Show judges are from our section. And now we go to the Best in Show competition of our second show tonight. The Asia, Africa, and Oceania Championship Show. Our judge for tonight from our section, from China, none other than Mr. William Lee. From group number 1, Pembroke Welsh Forte. Group number 2, Boxer. Group number 3, West Island White Terrier. Group number 4, Standard Dachshund. Group number 5, Samoyed. Group number 6, Beagle. Group number 7, Irish Setter. Group number 8, American Cocker Spaniel. Group number 9, Bichon Frise. And group number 10, Afghan Hound. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our group winners tonight.
Okay, Chua Kwan Kong. Semina Park is from Korea.
The best junior for rig number 5, go to rig number 5. Best juniors, FCI show. Prejudging the best juniors, please go to rig number 5. Mr. Rafael Malo will prejudge you.
Sabi ko, pakilala ko na.
Okay, Chetan Chalapati is watching. Hello, thank you for watching. And Kim Jan, what class is this? This is already the best in show for the A2O. This is the best in show competition.
Mr. Lee has chosen his winners. Third best in show. Third best in show goes to the American Congressman from Japan.
So that's a Japanese dog that just won third best in show. Now we go to the second best in show.
Goes to the Samoyed from Japan, I think.
Samoyed
Thailand.
from Thailand.
China.
Oh, Samoyed from China.
And best in show, Mr. Lee has donated a trophy aside from our trophy. Bishon Pisay from Korea. Thank you very much, Mr. Lee. The Bishon Pisay is from Korea but lives in the Philippines.
Finally, he's back. in time for the FCI.
So that was William Lee. He won Best in Show at Westminster.
Yes, that's what I was told a few months ago. Standard Poodle.
So we've got Chetton's watching as well. CVC. Do you know him?
I think I
He's
do.
been here once. So Chetton is at the iDogs representative in India, and he covers all the shows here in India with live streaming. And in the magazine we've done, there's a report from the Indian shows as well. I'm catching up on who's watching. Hi Maggie Henderson. Bobot's still here. Says hi Fred. Trisha Ang's watching again. We saw Trisha earlier on.
Now we have the best Philippine boy.
Chetton saying
The
sending
son
big
of the
hugs.
dogs who were born in the Philippines.
For Chito Ilagan.
We have the
Bobot,
best
of course.
Philippine boy.
We miss you,
And
Bobot.
for tonight, none other than
There are 3 more
Dr.
days.
Raimundo Lo.
Please come.
I think I'm having dinner.
Welsh Corgi Shepherd.
Oh, really? Now it's my time to go out. I'll just go to the men's room.
Miniature Dachshund. Chow Chow. Beagle.
So
Golden
Fred's just
Retriever.
gone for a break, and I'm just going to get the mic.
And French Bulldog.
Okay, so I've just been reconnected by the one and only Carl William Thomas. What's your title?
Yes.
So my thanks to Carl William that we put together the Idol special issue for the show. We always do interviewing and lots of the help and information comes from Carl William. So she even got her own special rosettes
Oh yeah, I love it.
made by
Thanks. Yes, thank you so much, Bird Brook.
Birdbrook make lots of the rosettes for the World Dog Show. They're famous, almost
5
as
star.
famous.
Yeah, 5 star.
So where are we up to? Because I've just had to close down on the outdoors booth. So are we on the FCI show yet, or is this? Are we on the A20?
Yes, FCI.
So we've got Raimundo Lowe judging.
Oh, this is Philippine board.
So we're,
last
yeah,
show, yes.
it's the last class for the
Second
A20
show, yes.
Best Philippine one, judged by Dr. Raimundo Lowe, very famous representative of Vietnamese. He's a medical doctor. He shows in the Philippines. He shows in the United States. And he's a very nice job.
Yeah, since you know that since I'm doing the publication, secretary of the publication here at FCI, Dr. Law, 5 consecutive years, is the breeder of the year.
Right. we are finishing earlier than normal on the first day because in the past, as Fred explained earlier on, the judging didn't used to start till 12 noon and it would get very late.
Very
in there,
late.
Very late.
Now we started just about the same time as the regular days, so we should be able to get a good night's sleep
I
this
would
time
think
around.
it's 20 past 7 now. This should all be over just about 8 o'clock approximately. So if anybody wants to ask any other questions of us today, just come on. Amazingly, my feed on the Vince iPad is working. Alex Lim says, until what time our show? Well, tell me what your show is, Alex, and then we can answer that. Fabrizio Pistoni in Germany, international junior handler champion from Crufts a couple of years ago. This young man, Fabrizio Pistoni, sounds Italian, but he lives in Germany.
I see.
Bobo saying hello to Alex Lim. Bobo, are we having dinner tonight at the Cafe Adriatico? I think we are. Just let me know if you're coming over. Bobo loves to find out what's happening in the world of dogs. He'll be quizzing me. This Fabrizio, he was competing in the international junior handling in Crufts a couple of years ago. So nice to see him there. There were over 200 people watching earlier when I went. We're down to 169 people. Was it something you said?
I don't know.
Well, not said. Maybe they're going to come back now for the FCI show.
Yes. The microphone was out for some time.
Right, okay. It's about midday-ish in Europe at the moment, which is where a lot of the viewers are coming in as well. It's funny to say on the Thursday this is the second day of the show.
Yes, because normally this will be our first day.
Lakeland Terrier. Second best in the show. Goes to
Now it's my turn for the batteries to be changed, Red.
Chow Chow. And best Philippine boy in the show.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. So
The boxer.
Ma Ray says she's excited for who's going to win this time.
Right after this, we will have the third show for tonight, the FCI International Dog Show.
As Dinky's just announced, we're heading towards the third show of the day, the FCI show. Best in show for that particular show will be judged by Ramon Podesta from Chile.
Show for tonight, the FCI International Dog Show.
Another very strong lineup of judges, Fred, for the FCI shows, with Ramon Podesta,
Yes.
Top breeder of Afghans from Chile.
Our judge for tonight from the UK.
That's Penang.
Judging best baby puppy,
Jeff Horswell.
Mr. Jeff Horswell.
Don't know whether he's been here in the Philippines before.
West Corking from. Doberman. Norwich Terrier. Major Dachshund. Samoyed. Beagle. Labrador Retriever. French Bulldog. Ladies and gentlemen, your breed, your puppy, you breed winners. Puppy group winners.
So back with the baby puppies to kick off the FCI show. So stick with us for about the next half an hour, and that should see off day 2 of the Philippine Circuit 2024. Fred needs a rest. He's been on the microphone 2 days running now.
Yes, 2 days running now.
I hope you brought your throat sweets.
I remember I should keep
drinking.
Yeah.
Keep drinking. He's got a bottle of water. I think it's actually vodka in the bottle, but he tells everybody it's water. So, have you any more judging appointments coming up, Fred, anywhere?
Not. I'll be going to for this year. I'll be going to Thailand, and then I'll be going to Canada.
Wow.
Yeah. But that's latter part of the second half of the year.
Right.
So there are other assignments, but they're mostly here in the Philippines.
You do actually have a lot of shows here,
Oh
don't
yes,
you?
almost every weekend.
They're not on this international level that we have
Yes,
here.
we have just the local shows all over the Philippines. There are so many affiliated clubs, or these are local clubs. So the local judges have to do their share of helping out by providing them the judging services.
I think people, again, I talk a lot about Europe, obviously that's where I'm from. They're surprised that this society is quite old, isn't it, PCCI?
Yes, we are, this is now our 61st year.
Yeah, so it's not just something that's just happened kind of thing. Gustavo Velardes, thank you for joining us. We're now on the FCI show.
The Beatles. Second best show. Goes to Samuel. And best in show goes to the Pembroke Wells Sparky under Mr. Jeff Horswell from the UK. Next, we have the best puppy in the show competition.
We assume you can hear Dinky announcing this in the background. We're on to Best Puppy.
Astrid Dundava from Estonia.
Our Estonian judge is back in the ring.
Australian Cattle Dog. Australian Shepherd. Shelton Sheepdog. Miniature American Shepherd. Miniature Schnauzer. Cane Corso. Doberman. Jack Russell Terrier. Norwich Terrier. Bull Terrier. Scottish Terrier. Dachshund. Chow Chow. Samoyed, Shiba Inu, Pomeranian, Beagle, Golden Retriever, Portuguese Water Dog, Lagotto Romagnolo, Miniature Poodle, Toy Poodle, Bichon Frise, French Bulldog, and Maltese.
So that's Dinky Santos on the microphone introducing all the breeds, which I'm assuming you might pick up off the loudspeakers. And as Fred was saying earlier on, these are all the best puppies in every category.
Yeah, from the breed level.
And these have been prejudged in ring 6, I think,
Yes,
over on the far side.
They have been. Otherwise, it will take.
You'll be here till midnight.
Will take until tomorrow. So she has selected her finalist.
See, that's a breed as well, a miniature Australian Shepherd. I don't think we have those in the UK yet. It's just beginning to take off in European shows. One of them won at the, just trying to think, European Dog Show in Denmark in May.
Really?
Yeah, it won Best in Show, one of the categories. It's a handler from Thailand, isn't it? In the pink suit.
Yes.
I forget his name.
Mine.
Mine Super Sin.
Sin.
Correct.
Yes.
Snap. So I've not done any Asian shows, since last year.
That's quite strange for you.
I know. I'd done some in China before, and I did a couple in Jakarta with Benny Kwok when he was alive, and as I said earlier on, Kuala Lumpur with Gopi.
Gopi.
Yeah. But we had the World Shows in Geneva in August, and this one here, January. In February, I've got 4 days in Bologna for the Italian shows with Enci is the kennel club in Italy. So they have 4 individual societies that organise 4 shows in Bologna, which is famous, Fred, for what?
Sausages.
Close. Another meat dish with pasta. Spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah, spaghetti bolognese.
That's the
And then
famous
salami.
Yeah, true, yeah. So then in March we have Crufts, the second week of March. Now that will attract around 21,000 dogs in the conformation classes, plus competitions like obedience, rally, agility,
And
fly ball.
the dancing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well,
The-
they either call it dog dancing
Dog
or heel
dance.
work to music or whatever. So you end up with about 24,000 dogs for Crufts. Then in April we move on to the World Dog Show, which is in Croatia this year.
Which is bigger in terms of entries?
Crufts.
Crufts
100%.
is the
Well,
biggest.
I don't even have to think about that. The only time Crufts would be exceeded for entries in Leipzig, I think it was 2017 or 18. They had about 29,000 dogs, but they count the national show and the World Dog Show, so there's a bit of a crossover of the same dogs. So it's a bit of a cheat, really, to say that. I mean, people have said to me today, is Crufts as big as Westminster? Which is hilarious, because Westminster has like 2,000 dogs.
Yes, it's not a big show, really.
No, not in those terms. And,
Not
and
even
like,
in the States.
and the trade stands, the booths that they have are pathetic by any standards. Because
Yes.
there's over 400 booths at Crufts. 400.
Crufts is really so big.
It's on a scale of its own,
Yes.
There's
For one,
Mr. Super Sin's taken 3rd spot there. Scotty takes 2nd spot.
Goes to
The Chow Chow.
Chow Chow.
And then the World Show in Croatia, in Zagreb. Now that took over, it should have been in Kyiv in Ukraine, but clearly because of the political situation, the war there, it's not possible. So the Croatian Kennel Club volunteered to run the World Dog Show in 2024. And then in May, there's another special show that I might be at in Monaco, which follow, the very famous Principality of Monaco. And the European show is in Slovenia in October. So it's quite, a hectic and a full schedule. And the judge now, if you see him in his green jacket, do you know Rafael Melo Alcrudo? So he likes to wear colourful jackets.
Really?
So he bought all of these, I think it was in China. he bought a whole set of different colours.
The colors of the rainbow.
Yeah, cute for a song. And he judged the best in show in Madrid, in Spain. That's where he's from. He's from a city called Zaragoza. And when he came out, he made a big entrance into the main ring. He was dressed in the Spanish flag colours in red and yellow. He had a whole suit made with a red hat, and he enjoys it. You know, he knows it's serious, but he doesn't want it to be boring.
Yeah.
So that was quite
a showman.
Oh, big style, big style. And they also had a flash mob. Do you know a flash mob
Yes,
singing?
all of a sudden people
So they all
in
came
from
and they were
different
singing
places.
one of the songs from Les Miserables. When you hear
Hear
the
the
people
music
sing,
play.
that's right, that one. So they all came and it was really, really good moment. And all the helpers, like your ring stewards and everybody, all came into the ring. And so it was really good. That was in Madrid. Excellent show. And funny enough, you know, we mentioned Ukraine. This lady, she's a handler from Ukraine
I
as well.
see.
Erin John, but she lives in Korea. She has a boyfriend in Korea. How do I know all this stuff, Fred?
Exactly. That's why I'm saying, you know, you're a compendium. You're an encyclopedia.
So she's actually from Ukraine, but her boyfriend's from Korea, so she's moved over there now as well. Our crowd's thinning out a little bit now, isn't it? Our ringside.
Yes, because this is the last show, so those that are not contending anymore would have gone home, so they can rest and be ready for tomorrow's show.
Do it all over again. So let's see who's coming on here. Chetan's back on again, CVC in India, and Mac Francisco, his child won. That was the best junior, was it? I'm trying to remember.
Yes.
So Mac Francisco,
Yes.
local breeder.
Yes, he has bred a number of good ones.
I wonder if that's the same dog.
No, I
Tanita
don't
and a
think so.
different one?
I don't think so.
13 months old,
Yes.
that one, yeah. So that's Mark Lester M, otherwise known as Mac Francisco, yeah. Like the way you say it, Fred. And he's a proud breeder, he says. Also joining us now from Holland, from Netherlands, is Mr. Gerard Chipping.
Oh, yes.
Who is, I think, still is the vice president of the FCI.
Yes, and he has judged here, you know, a number of times.
And Gerard was also president of the World Dog Show when that took place in Holland in 2018, if I remember rightly. World Dog Show in Amsterdam. Gerard, if he's still watching, will confirm that for me.
Third best in show goes to the Pembroke Welsh Sport.
Second.
Best in show goes to the Pomeranian. Third best in show goes to the West Island.
I think Dinky's got himself in a knot there. So third was the Westie, second was the Corgi, and first was the Pomeranian. The Pomeranian, yeah. He's got jet lag as well, I think.
Okay, now we're heading for the best in show.
Yep. So what's next, Fred?
Best in show.
Okay, under Ramon Podesta from Chile.
Yeah, but we'll
you're
probably
going to put
do best veteran in show
right,
first.
Espeneng.
Yes.
Espen is a Norwegian.
Yes.
A top guy in Sighthounds.
Yes, Sighthounds. He is like
a
this.
god. A god. And hello, Peter John Cutler, who's joined us as well.
If Michael Canalizo is in the New World,
yes,
this guy is in the...
his prefix is Jets, isn't it?
Jets, yes.
Norwich Terrier.
I think for one time he was president of the Kennel Club in Norway as well. No longer, but I think he would be what you would say is the epitome of a dog man through and through.
Yeah. From childhood,
yep.
His parents have been very good breeders, and they handed down to him, I guess, all the knowledge.
Yep.
And by himself, he has acquired more.
So as Fred said, this is best veteran in show, isn't it? Just the two. So thanks everybody for sticking with us here after the final show.
Is this veterans?
It is best veteran, yeah.
That's a beautiful veteran dog.
The Siberian, yeah.
Siberian.
We're creeping back up to nearly 200 viewers here, Fred, live, 185 at the moment. If somebody wants to watch these back, are they saved on the PCCI site or the Facebook site?
I am not quite. Maybe, most likely.
Yeah.
Because we're also covering it live, side by side with yours. You linked up with us, so I think it should be.
Now I've actually got a signal on my phone.
Second
So,
best show goes to the Dogfish Terrier, and best veteran goes to the Siberian Husky.
I spoke too soon because it's not connected. It nearly got it. So if anybody's been expecting me to do a live stream on our dogs, unfortunately the internet got the better of us today. Chetan says yes, you can rewatch them later. So Chetan, can you do me a favour please, and can you share the link for the Philippine circuit shows onto the main Our Dogs page? Because I can't do it because of the lack of Wi-Fi connection. So CVC is an administrator for the Our Dogs page, so if he cross shares it, we'll get many more views for PCCI.
The last best in show tonight, the FCI International Dog Show. Our judge for tonight, a very popular Afghan hound breeder. He started with German Shepherds. He is known for his one-houseman kennel.
Dinky introducing the judge, Ramon Podesta.
Ramon Podesta.
Yes, we've lost him. That was unfortunate, he's disappeared. Fred, you might have to go and judge this. If I had a signal, I'd phone him and see where he is.
Can we pay to Mr. Ramon Podesta? Carmina, can we pay to Mr. Ramon Podesta or call him in the hotel?
The one that said goodbye to us is Michael Canelizo.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. I'm trying to call him, but again, because there's no Wi-Fi, I can't get through. So Dinky and Simon are looking.
Okay, we will replace Mr. Podesta
Raphael.
with tomorrow's FCI show judge. Our judge for tomorrow's FCI show.
He's sat right there. Rafael Malo Alcrudo.
Once again,
Mellow.
the judge of the World Dog Show in Spain, the best in show judge, the very popular Mr. Rafa Malo Alcrudo.
There you go. So good job he hung around.
Best in show judge in our World Dog Show last year.
It's 2 years ago. 2 years ago, but.
Well scored, Pembroke, well scored.
Okay, so we have a change of judge, but we're off and running now for the FCI.
Yeah, it's just a change of day.
Yeah.
Change of days only.
Rafa would have done it tomorrow. So once they find Ramon Podesta, he can judge it tomorrow. He'll be embarrassed that he missed it, I think.
Miniature Smooth Dachshund.
So the Jack Russell's handled by Rebecca Cross from the States. Is that the Doberman from Argentina again?
Yes, it is. That's the male.
Is it or a
Taiwan dog.
Oh, right. And that's our handler, the Russian girl Olga Klimova, who based in Italy. And your Irish setter, which we think's from Australia with a Russian handler. The Bichon, where's the Bichon from, Fred?
Korean, but it's owned by Filipinos.
Okay. And the Afghan, we're having technical problems again, so Dinky's lost his microphone, but it's back again. He's sat there with Alex Z, isn't he, from Taiwan?
Yes, from Taiwan.
Is he the secretary of the Kennel Club of Taiwan, I think?
Yeah, General Secretary.
Yeah. Stressed, all this technology is stressing her out, you know, Wi-Fi's, microphones, it's too much. She needs to lie down in a dark room and recover tonight. And Doreen Cross has just joined us. Doreen, thanks for joining. You can see your daughter here. Your daughter handling the Jack Russell. And good evening, Besso, Satoshi Besso from Japan is watching as well. CVC, thank you. If you can share that round the R-Dog group. And also hello to Helen Chen, the secretary of the Kennel Club in Korea. And Helen, we have sent some magazines back with some of your friends from the show. And hello, Grace Ward Carrick in Scotland, one of my regular viewers on my streams. Fred, in the meantime, is reading my magazine here as well,
Yes.
catching up on what we've been doing.
Yep.
And Grace, it's probably a bit cold and snowy in Scotland, I'd imagine. But thanks for joining us anyway. We're nearly up to 230 people watching live. If anybody does want a copy of my magazine here that we've produced and printed here in Manila, they're free of charge and it's available on the R-Dog stand. There's probably a photograph of you in there, Fred, as well, somewhere on the microphone.
somewhere.
Maybe, this is, we featured last year's show with a lot of the, I mean, everybody's the same. Ronnie Natividad's still the chairman of the show manager, and all the team there with Jojo and Annalisa and everybody.
But hopefully next year we'll still see Jojo. But because
Jojo was the secretary.
He used to be the general manager
Right.
of
He
the
retired.
BCCI, but he retired already. And fortunately for this year, Bong was still able to convince him to help us out as a
Right.
consultant. But he has been saying that, you know, he may be migrating elsewhere very soon, so we may not be
Well,
able to
he's
see-
a great man of experience and knowledge in
Yes,
the
he's
organisational
our
side as well. Yep. Doberman's just on the move there for our judge, Rafael Malo Alcrudo. And hello, Slovenia. Manka Gobina. Slovenia, the host of the European Dog Show in October. Grace has said it was minus 12 in Scotland last night.
Wow.
Fred loves judging in cold countries. Get him an appointment in Scotland. So hi, Doreen Cross. I'm glad you've joined us from America. Rebecca is there with the dog on the table, going to be judged next by our replacement judge, Rafael Malo Alcrudo. He's switched from judging tomorrow night in the FCI show. It's a very happy Jack Russell Terrier there, Fred. If anybody also wants to share the PCCI stream, just copy the link, put it across to your kennel club or any organisation you're involved in dogs. CVC, how are we doing with that sharing to the Our Dogs group? Hi, Angel Ueda, where are you watching from? Japan. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa. Congratulations from Angel Ueda to all the winners. So thanks for watching in Japan. You've got an international audience, Fred. Much happier music, as requested by Fred Salou, just to bring up the final judging of the day. So I'll be reporting this show in Our Dogs edition that comes out for Cruft's Dog Show in March. And I'm also reporting this for Dog News in America. And I'm also reporting this for the Kennel Club of New Zealand, their official
Do
magazine
you
as well.
get as far as New Zealand?
Well, I've never been there, but they publish my stories in
I see,
the
I
Kennel
see.
Club, their Gazette.
I see. Because that would be such a long way.
Yeah, it's further than Philippines. No, Brian Harris, the president there, and Derek, the editor of the Kennel Gazette there, I work with those guys too.
But it's a beautiful place. And they have some beautiful dogs.
Yeah. Hi, Tina Sloan, watching again from Australia. Thanks for joining us. And CVC in India has shared the stream to Our Dogs Facebook pages. So hopefully you get a much larger audience. And can I say also hello to Petru Muntin in Romania. That is, have you ever heard of the Dracula dog shows?
Yes, I have.
So this is Dracula himself is watching now.
Dracula himself.
Petru Muntin. Thanks CVC for sharing all those. So, the Dracula man, Petru Muntin, organises the Dracula dog show every year in September in Romania in a town called Târgu Mureș, which has a medieval castle. So it's all very atmospheric. And he judges best in show. He rises up out of smoke. They have flaming
So
torches.
theatrical.
Oh, yeah. Andy says, come on. I don't know who's saying come on to. Who are you supporting, Andy? Tell us the name and the breed.
Rhodesian Ridgeback.
Is it?
Yes, it's a Rhodesian Ridgeback.
This is handled by Olga Klimova. Olga won Best in Show when the dog show, the World Dog Show, was in Milan in Italy, and she won a car, a Mini. I think it was a Mini she won. Also shows Jack Russell's. If I could just say to Petru Muntin, Bună dimineața. Bună dimineața. Kuplicera, Petru Muntin. And Michelle Hammond. Hello, Michelle Hammond. So I met Michelle Hammond here from Australia. Do you know Michelle Hammond?
I don't remember.
Sure, she's been here. Anyway, her daughter's flown over from Australia to handle dogs here at the circuit.
Before.
No, it was for this show.
Today?
I've not seen her because she did say she was going to meet me here. She's, I think, showing a German Shepherd. Mulțumesc, says Petru Muntin, Kuplicera. It's my little bit of Romanian. And hello to El Care in the UK. She's put a picture of a camel on. This is a private joke I have with her, right? She's a terrier person. She's got fox terriers. And Julie Locke's now joined us from the UK. So the UK's waking up. Even though, what time is it?
Morning,
It's 8 o'clock
says.
now. Yeah, it's just before lunchtime in UK. And Mabuhay Philippines from Yuhai Ueda. Sounds Japanese.
Yes.
Sounds Japanese, yeah. Konnichiwa Ueda. So the lone Irish setter, what do you think, Fred? Moved well? Went round
Yeah.
the ring?
Already has one Best in Show.
So once this class is finished, will you probably have just got Best Philippines dog? Is
Best
that
Philippine born.
Best Philippine born? And that's it. If you've got any questions for Fred, he'll be back on in the morning.
Yes, in the morning.
Yep.
From
Fred's,
at 9 a.m. we start again.
yep. So he's a long stint during the day. I just come and annoy him around about the group time.
You're coming in at just about the perfect time because I'm already
just when you're
going
slowing down.
downhill.
Right. Makes me sound good then. I sound like a liar. You know? So Michelle judged in Davao last October. She says an amazing country with beautiful people and dogs. So thanks, Michelle. And Peter Lee Maspoms is wishing wishing us all a happy new year, good health and prosperity. It's the year of the dragon. The year of the dragon. That's, I think, February the 10th is Chinese New Year. So thank you, Peter. Same to you. Young Ho Fat Choi. It's something along those
Kung Hei
lines.
Pak Choi,
Yeah,
yes.
Kung Hei Pak Choi, yeah.
That's Chinese New Year. Happy New Year.
7 more people to join, and we're going to hit 250 watching live, which is pretty good. American Cocker's just gone through his paces around the ring, and we have the Bichon from Group 9 on the table, just to be followed by the Afghan, and then I think Rafa will probably give them all one more opportunity to go around the ring before making his final decision. And if you're wondering where Ramon Podesta is, who should have been judging, so are we, because he disappeared. And so we've got tomorrow's FCI judges stepped in his place.
Maybe he forgot. Or he must have been so tired. He went to his room to rest for a while,
Yeah.
and you know.
Fred, if
fell
I went
asleep.
to my room to rest and lay down, I wouldn't wake up again.
That's true. I guess that holds true for
yeah.
most of us.
Yeah, and a lot of us who've blown in from overseas, we've all had long flights. I mean, look at Chris Chu. He's sleepwalking there. He's come from Taiwan. Look at this. We've hit the magical figure. We're over 250. 250.
You really have the magic touch.
Magna. Mukul from India as well joining us. There is a big show in India coming up with organised by C.B. Sudarsan. Yeah, he's the secretary of the Indian Kennel Club. Is that right?
I think he's the president.
President?
Or
And
I
also-
think he's the president.
Right. Okay. And he also publishes their magazine.
Yes.
We sometimes work in coordination with him over there as well. And there's another one come from Dracula country, Locady Zsolt. Now I think he's president of the Dracula Dog Show. So we have 2 people watching from Romania now as well. So I can say to
How's the
Locady
Romanian dog show scene?
They
have a lot of,
He's secretary. Mukul just confirmed he is secretary, as I thought he was, from India. So they do have some. In Romania, there's Locady there runs the Dracula show, Petra Muntean and Christian Stefanescu. They're the sort of main names from over there. And I think it's going okay. I mean, Locady, tell us, how are the entries going for shows in Romania? And best wishes to your good lady as well. They all dress up, for the Dracula show. They all put makeup on and...
I miss your Tagalog speaking assistant.
Maria. She was running the
there?
booth. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see
problema, magandang gabi, maganda.
I didn't
Mabuti
see her.
Tagalog, mabuti.
I saw another lady. I was saying, I didn't see Maria.
No, she was my translator in Russia. That's where we first met. When I can't do shows in Russia because of the situation, but I was the only overseas stand, so they provided a translator. Maria spoke English, Russian, German, Swedish, and then she said she spoke Filipino. So that's why we brought her over here. So Rafa's seen all the dogs now. He's sending them around, obviously in group order. Group 1, Corgis just off, and the Doberman from Group 2. So this is your opportunity to pick your 3, 2, 1. It's a tough call, Fred, I mean, as you said, the Irish setters won 1 best in show. I think the Jack Russell could be in the shake-up. You never know what Rafa might do. He enjoys his judging. He enjoys himself. And he doesn't care what other people think. What's in his mind, he'll go with. Ridgeback went well, I think. And I think this girl gets the best out of the Irish setter on movement.
Yes.
I've challenged people to give me a 3, 2, 1, but nobody has responded as yet. Only a couple of minutes now. You've got to be quick if you're going to give me a winner. All right, here we go. Grace has given me Doberman, Jack Russell, and Bichon. Jack Russell, is it?
The
No,
Doberman.
it's now the Doberman, right? So, okay. Grace, you've got one of those. Obviously, people are interested in this, Fred. The views are shooting up here. We're nearly at 300. Take it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Second best in show.
As
I'll read
Peter
it
Cutler
tonight.
says, so many good dogs. Manka is going Dachshund Irish.
Sean Hussein
Yeah,
from Korea.
from Korea.
Living in the Philippines.
Grace Ward Carrick's got 2 out of 3 so far. She's saying that Jack Russell could be in it as well. So your best in show.
Best in show for their final show tonight
Who's it going to be, folks?
goes to the Wells Sporting Pembroke.
All right,
China.
the Thailand owned
From
corgi.
China.
The Wells
Is it
Sporting
From
did you say
China.
China, right? So there you go.
Congratulations.
The Romanian shows are one of the best organised events, he says, in this region. Dogs of and entries as well. Okay, I don't know whether our judges are all going to come down, Fred. Just keep it running because I've
Yes.
got a Rosette to present as well.
Okay,
Thanks everybody for joining. Nearly 300 we crept up to there.
this is the highlight. The highlight show for today. Oops, 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 careful. Oops, 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 oops. Napisa. Yes, yes, we actually hit about 300 or something. So this is our final lineup for the third and final Best in Show for today. The Best in Show went to the Pembroke Welsh Corgi, second to the Bichon Frise, and the third to the Doberman.
For now.
Nakadalawa na siyang podium yung Doberman, isang babae.
We have one more competition the Philippine born. Our judge for tonight, our favorite from Taiwan, Mr. Alex Z. A regular
Seemed like my hairdresser.
Pembroke Welsh Corgi.
Okay, so we're back with Fred. You've just got the best Philippines dog, and this is the final class of the day.
Dachshund, Pomeranian, Beagle, Golden Retriever, and then Pop.
Fred, you've had a long day, so
Yes.
where you having dinner? Are you in the hotel?
I'll probably just go straight to bed.
Yeah, not hungry.
Nope. I can pass up the dinner for tonight.
So now we've had Best in Show, we've dropped right down to 160 viewers. The excitement's gone.
Excitement's gone. That's true.
So people are saying that Kai, is that the name of the handler? Kai?
Kai is the name of the dog.
Oh, right, got
That's
it,
the
got it,
shot.
got it.
He's the number 2 CCI dog.
All breeds.
Last year.
Right.
Breeds.
So the top one was the Beagle,
Yes.
Hamlet. So hello Nigel Worth, who's joined us from the UK. Grace Ward Carrick, well done, you got 2 out of 3. Chat in the shed all over the iDog site, so thanks very much indeed. The entries for the Romanian shows, Zolt Hanno says, entries are from around 500 to 1,000. So thanks Zolt for coming back on that information as well. Zolt's from Hungary, so he's not just praising Romania because he's Romanian. And Teresa Supatova also placed the Doberman and the Bichon as well. And Peter Lee says, Toan, did you win anything? So I can't answer that one. So Nigel Worth, thanks for joining us. He's got Springer Spaniels in the UK. I've managed to shrink the screen here, Fred. I don't know how I've done that, but anyway, at least it worked, didn't it? At least we got the feed. Fred and I are flying by the seat of our pants here. I don't know if you know that. So you're just watching Alex Z from Taiwan. He's the secretary of the Kennel Club in Taiwan, and this is Best Philippines in show. Again, well, we still have international handlers, but they're handling dogs purely bred here in the Philippines. Lottie Christensen says hi. Hi, Lotta. This is on your to-do list. This is on your bucket list. Lotte is in, I always get it wrong, Sweden or Denmark or Norway. Sorry, Lotte.
We will have picture taking in the podium in the rest right after this competition.
So Dinky's just announced in the reception area there's a podium outside.
Yes, after this, with the judges. With what is judged.
So
Go there, ready, line up.
any of the judges who thought they were going to get away quickly and go get a beer or a glass of wine got sadly mistaken, because they've got to go to the reception area where there'll be hundreds of photographs being taken. They're going to be gasping for a drink or a
Photo duties.
yeah. And the Asians love photos out there, don't they? They love them. The handlers go in, the owners go in, the breeder goes in, the granny goes in, the rosettes are there. It's a whole thing.
Be there as well.
Yeah.
So please go to the...
It's only 8 p.m. So
Yeah.
it's only 8 p.m. This is magical for us here at the Philippine Circuit Show.
It's a record.
Yes, it's a record for a first day. Finishing time.
I think in previous years you've been bringing takeaway pizzas for the judges here on the VIP table.
And when you go out and you'd like to take dinner, most of the
It's
restaurants are
closed.
already closed.
Daniel says the Dachshund was the best for him. Daniel Sanchez. If you're not from the Philippines, it'd be nice tomorrow if you can put what country that you're from. I mean, I'm picking up a lot. I know a lot of people here, but just in case I'm not around, it'd be nice for Fred to see which nationalities are watching on this stream. I hope you've all enjoyed the stream. Congratulations, Fred, for keeping it going. Your second day, you know.
Well, yes, this is my second day. First day for the set of shows, the regular dog shows. But second day for the Philippine circuit this year.
The Golden's being shown here. We find it very strange to see the way they're groomed here. You just wouldn't see that at the British shows. They're almost like over-groomed and brushed out.
Here,
Yeah.
because this is more the American style.
Yeah, that's right. And it's like the way they trim Irish setters in America as well. You know, it's. But you know, it's. So that's another of our American handlers in the blue suit there with the pug. We mentioned her earlier on as a regular visitor here. That's Genevieve Garcia.
Genevieve.
Came over last year with her son, if I remember rightly.
Yes,
He
and her
was,
son actually competed in the junior handling competition.
That's right.
But this time she's alone. I didn't see her boys. She normally would have about 2 boys with her.
Third best in show.
I think her husband might be in the military, I
Yes,
think, if I remember
that's why
rightly.
they have been moving from place to place.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
the longest time, they were stationed in Japan, I think.
Can I say, by the way, tomorrow, Fred, if you don't see me around till about midday, we're going to visit the printers here in Manila. The
What
printer,
princess?
the printer, not princess.
The printer.
No, not
The
a princess.
printer.
No. We have a very good relationship. This is the printer that we met through the PCCI.
Are you
So-
printing your stuff? here
Yeah.
for other countries as well, or
No,
just this
no,
one?
just for Philippines. So we always go over and do a wacky photo with them, with all the princes. If anybody doesn't know what a wacky is, you do in the Philippines. So there's your Philippines born is the Pomeranian. 9 o'clock in the morning.
Please go to the podium in front, and we will have our picture taken.
Thanks, Diane Bradshaw, who likes the boxer dog. And a shout out to Jay Ador from Bicol, Naga City.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah, and Diane's watching in Australia as well.
We hope to see you tomorrow.
Yep.
We start at 9 a.m.
Mr. Fred Salou, you can pick him up in the morning, 9 o'clock. You can tell Fred he'll be the one who'll be sucking the cough sweets halfway through the day. Fred, have a good rest.
Thank you.
Nice to join you, and I hope to see you around about the same time for me tomorrow, 5, 6 o'clock. And let's hope we have no problems with the Wi-Fi. CVC says thanks to Fred and also to VBC, that's the Vince Broadcasting Company. And Sif van Dijk, thanks from the Netherlands. Ronald again says hello. And here's Maria, say hello to you. Hi, Janice Nayari. Lots of people saying hello and good night here at the end as well.
Nagpunta ako sa Russia, sa Moscow.
Okay, so we're signing off. We'll catch you again tomorrow, folks.
Judge the
And if you want to see the R-Dog stand, come and see me here in the main hall.
very nice show. I judged so many Dobermans. The most number of Dobermans in my life. Very nice Dobermans. I love the Dobermans there.
Sayang na masama ang sitwasyon na hindi madali na, pumunta sa different approach.
True. At napakalamig. My God.
Pwede, good, right?
Hindi ako lumalabas na